Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Quispin here, and today I just wanted to make a quick little announcement video for a couple things that are upcoming here on the Pokecentral network. So the first thing is actually the latest Aura contest. So it just started yesterday and we've already been getting some really cool submissions. However, I just wanted to go ahead and make this quick video to let everybody know that it is now live. You can create your own Pokemon and submit them. As for the theme, it is whatever you want it to be. There is no defined theme this time around. All of these Pokemon that win will actually go straight into the Aura Egg or a new variant of the Aura Egg, meaning that there will be no specific theme for this egg and the Pokemon will most likely stay available through those Aura eggs forever. They won't be restricted to a certain season like some of the more recent eggs. So as you can see, we already have some cool Pokemon like this one in the background. I don't know for sure if this guy is going to make his way into the Aura egg. However, it's a really cool design and we have a bunch of Pokemon that follow this similar theme, like this guy here, and also you can see a few more over on my little quick bar there, my hot bar of Pokemon. And of course, this guy here as well, which I think looks really cool. We have a bunch more, and they might possibly make it into their own egg or even just get thrown into the Aura egg. I'm not entirely sure. But I will say this contest, having no theme, it really allows you guys to do whatever you want. So if you have any cool ideas, you can just go ahead, make them, submit them, and there is a fairly good chance if you make a really clean and cool, unique design, it will end up being in the game. And of course, there are a couple of different prizes that you have a chance at winning. So of course, like always, there will be a ton of winners. Normally there's around 30, but it just really depends on how many good submissions we get. But all of the winners will actually receive their Pokemon on their server of choice with 100% IVs, ability, nature, growth, all of that stuff of their choice. So they basically get to create their own version of the Pokemon so that they can use it in their team and in battle, which I think is really cool because it's their unique design. However, there is an even better prize for the first place winner. So out of all of those winners, all of the people that get selected, there will be one winner that will actually either get $150 store credit or $75 sent straight to their PayPal. It's really up to them what they want to choose, and they will of course also get their Pokemon in game. The rules are fairly simple. You're allowed to submit unlimited textures, so that's not an issue, and you're allowed to submit pretty much any design you want for this contest. It has to be appropriate for a Pixelmon server, of course, and it has to be your own creation. So don't take anybody else's textures. Don't try to take textures from other servers. Don't do anything like that, because that just kind of takes away from the whole contest. So they have to be your own designs, and they have to be your own ideas. However, you are free to take inspiration from other people, and of course, if someone else gives you permission to take their design, then you are able to use it or modify it to make it better, but make sure you get that permission. So like always, you can find more information on how exactly to enter the contest by looking at the description down below. There's going to be a link to our Discord, and you can find the channel where you submit these textures in contest submissions. Basically, you just put the picture of your Pokemon after you've loaded them up in-game, taken a screenshot of them, put that picture inside that contest submissions channel with your username, and if you have a texture name, you can go ahead and leave that too. Just kind of helps out when we go to actually name all of the textures if we have ideas of what you guys were thinking beforehand. But that's pretty much it. There are a couple of videos linked down in the description that will talk a little bit about how you can make your own textures, as well as how you can make your own textures using Blender, which will allow you to load up the texture in 3D and paint directly on the model. I think that's really cool. So check those videos out if you haven't already. But if you've made textures in the past, you know what you're doing. Just make whatever you want. I can't wait to see your guys' creations. They're always really awesome. And then around this time in February, so around mid-February, we will go ahead, pick out the winners, and go ahead and actually add them to the server. And of course, there will be another video at that point in time showcasing every single one of those winners. So that's pretty much it for what this video mainly was, but as you guys can see around me, it's not really loading in all the way. We have a bracket system here. Now, I posted this over on the community tab, and a lot of people were like, what is that? We have no idea. And a lot of people actually caught on that it was a tournament bracket. So we are going to be trying to implement tournaments back onto the Pokecentral network. It's been a very long time, and we haven't really been sure on how to do it because there's 3 servers now rather than 1, which kind of complicates things. For the time being, though, we are going to go ahead and just have 3 separate tournaments each weekend, 1 on each of the servers. They have not been announced yet, but if you want to take part, go ahead, join our Discord, and keep an eye out on the tournaments channel because we will be announcing them very soon. Hopefully, the first tournament will be announced within the next week and then probably take part about a week after it's announced, just so that everybody has time to prepare. With that being said, the first tournament I can go ahead and say right now is going to be just a basic tournament, most likely following Smogon rules. There might be some other rules thrown in there, but if you want to prepare a team, you can do so. There aren't really going to be too many banned Pokemon, although we most likely will not allow legendaries because that's a little bit unfair. But as I said, all of the final rules will be announced over on Discord, and of course, the way that you actually enter the tournament will also be announced over there. Currently, we only have space for 32 players, I believe, because 2 can fight in each of these initial arenas, so 32 players. I think that'll be enough for the first tournament, but make sure you sign up as quickly as possible once it's announced so that you can manage to get yourself a spot. And as always, those tournaments will have prizes, and I think those prizes will be well worth the time it takes to win the tournament if you do end up winning. And usually we go ahead and give a prize to first, second, and third place. So even if you don't come in first place, out of 32 players, you can come in the top 3 and you will still be able to get a prize, which means you only have to win 1, 2, 3, 4 battles. But anyways, with that being said, I am going to go ahead and end this video. I know it was a little bit of a shorter one. I just wanted to announce that texture contest as well as that tournaments were coming to the Pokecentral network. And if you guys are excited for anything that I showcased in this video, make sure to go and leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you have any questions or comments about this video, leave those down below and I will make sure to answer any of the questions related to the things mentioned in this video. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you in the next one.